Hey guys, it's Youngmind here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about DungeonSwap. But this video is going to be a more in-depth combat guide rather than my basic guide that was just how to get into the game. So if you haven't seen the basic guide and you're new to the game, I recommend watching that first. It'll be up in the top right, or I can also put it in the description top comment for you, so you can check it out wherever you want to. So we're going to be hopping into the Mad Wizard's Underground Lair for this tutorial. We're going to approve it. And I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things when we hop into the game. Again, it'll just take a minute to approve and then open up the dungeon for me. And then we should be able to hop in. Sometimes it can take a little while, sometimes it happens really fast. It just depends on BSC costs and fees at the moment. Then when you first load in, you have the lore about the game. I do recommend reading this at least once. It is kind of interesting. So if you haven't read this, I recommend giving it a shot before your next dungeon run. And then we're going to go ahead and click begin. Now you might get this white screen like I've got there. You can just go ahead and refresh and begin the fight. It happens sometimes. I'm not exactly sure why, but don't worry about it. Now, when you first hop in, your oxygen meter will be unlimited, so you can take as much time as you want on your first attack. So that gives me enough time to speak to you guys about a couple of things. Now, level 1, we are fighting the Armed Ogre. At level 1, I think there's about 4. Yeah, I think there's about 4 enemies. Different ones that you can fight against, and most of them don't have an element level 1. I think maybe one of them does, and then the 3 of them don't. So if there's no element, it's really simple. You don't need to worry about it. You literally just pick what your best gear is and apply it. Then you will have your boost ready. And an important thing to know is NFT equipment will raise your gas fees per NFT. So say if you have 3 NFTs, your NFT gas fees, your BSC gas fees are up by 3. So say if you were going to pay 20 cents in gas fees, if you use 3 NFTs, you will be using 60 cents in gas fees. I found that out recently and I thought that was crazy. I'm not sure exactly why that works, but that is how it works. Another thing you need to know is using a basic attack does not benefit from your NFT boosts. The only thing that benefits from boosts are the special attack. Basic attack does nothing with NFTs. So if you're planning on using a basic attack, take out those NFTs and just don't use them. So we're going to hit special attack here, and we're going to pay our 0.3 D&D and boost our attack with our NFTs. Then while the confirmation is being loaded, you will see some animations. And then it will have shown that we have won. So here you can see how it worked. Wow, we actually, this is a thing that you need to be aware of. You don't have a 100% chance of winning. As you can see, my random result was so close. It was like 300 off me losing this round. So I had a chance to lose this round, and that's why a lot of people don't understand. They didn't understand the old way the NFT equipment system worked. So they thought they had over 100% chance, and that's why it's been changed now. So it's a lot clearer. You can never have over 100% chance, basically, because of the way the boost works. Then you also have your NFT result. We actually came pretty close. So we were really all over the place with the rolls. And then we're just going to click continue. Now, as you can see, the next one we have is Magnetic Ogre. So we would need to use an earth weapon. But, as you can see, if I scroll through my things, I do not have any. I have dark weapons, I have ice, I have all this stuff. But I do not have earth on any of my things. So, what you want to do is just check it again and make sure you are not using any counter items. As you can see here, my necklace has the element of fire, So I'm going to take that out and use this. And even though this is called Flame's Breath, it's not a fire item. I don't know how, don't ask me. And then you see we have a 90% chance of winning this one. We have to wait for the confirmation to be cleared on the blockchain. Hopefully we got lucky with the roll. But again, this is why a lot of people were complaining, because they didn't understand the way the exact battle mechanics worked. So as you can see here, this blue bar was basically my chance of winning. And the portion of the bar that doesn't have any color in it, if I got a random result in that area, I would have lost that fight. It works basically the opposite with the NFTs. The red bar is your NFT winning chance, and if I land anywhere inside that red bar, I win the NFT for that round. And you can check this. This is all generated on the blockchain, so it can be verifiable, and it is legitimate. Because a lot of people are saying that this is kind of scammy and things like that, and I think that mainly derived from the lack of understanding from the mechanics in the game. Now, there are valid criticisms like it's got gambling mechanics and things like that. Yes, but now that the devs have kind of updated this and it's a lot more transparent, people understand it a lot more. So, next battle, level 3, Chained Horror. We have Flame, and as we can remember from last round, Flame is weak to Electric. Now, I am already using Thunder Shield, but I also have a Thunder Weapon. I actually don't have it unlocked at the moment, so here's a little tip. If you want to go to Armory, you can basically see all your DungeonSwap equipment by clicking this little bit at the bottom. And it was the first item I got, number 114. So I'm just going to redeem that. And then I have my little Thunder Weapon back. Now, as of this exact moment, we do not know exactly how much counters play a part in terms of you winning. We have a rough idea, but nothing for sure. From my personal experience, counters make a huge difference and a lot more than people think. So I have been using counters, even though this is a level 15 weapon with 40 power. I think it's better than this level 23 weapon with 60 power. Now, that might not be the case, but that is how I have been feeling about it. So we're going to go in and special attack this Chained Horror. Wait for it to be approved on the chain. And hopefully we can win this fight. Going to pop up any second now. And we won this fight, and we also won the NFT. So as you can see there, we rolled within the 35% chance, and within the 82% chance here. Now, if I wanted to use this weapon now, because it's a wind weapon, I can cast Gas Magic, click there, and then once this is finished doing its thing, I will have this wind weapon to use in the rest of this dungeon. And that's also another thing I think a lot of people didn't understand. You can use the NFTs you get during the dungeon, and you don't lose these NFTs if you lose the dungeon. The NFTs are guaranteed keeps. So now if we go back here and we refresh, there should have been a new NFT added a couple of seconds ago. That's it there. Oh, sorry guys. We want to go to Armory and just add it. And then if we scroll down the bottom, we will see this Wind Sword, rank 2, power 33. And now we are up against the water chain. So let's have a look at what water is weak to. It's weak to ice. So what do we have that we can use that is an ice weapon? Well, we have these axes, but they're really, really low power. So I guess we'll just go for our strongest weapon. Now there is a limit between strength and boosts. Obviously if it's a rank 1, I would go for a rank 3 over it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, I don't have any ice here. I have wind, which is the exact opposite of what we want. So we're just going to put on our strongest items here. Then we're going to go for a special attack and click confirm. Now again, we need to wait for it to approve on the chain and wait for our result. Waiting for the menu to pop up. It's kind of looking like we got defeated. Oh no, we won. Okay, nice. So as you can see, I was really far off winning my NFT there, and I was pretty solid in the win chance. Now, fire, if you can remember, weak to electric. So let's change out to our electric sword. And we can leave our fire necklace on. We're going to hit special attack and click confirm. You know how it works by now. We need to wait for it to finish on the chain, and then we will get our results. So just a couple of things about this game that I basically want to say as we wrap this one up. You always have a chance to lose. The win is basically never guaranteed. And I think a lot of people didn't understand the way it works. And that led to a lot of kind of confusion and fear to people. So a lot of people kind of called it out because they didn't understand the mechanics, so they were losing a lot when they didn't really think they should be losing. So the fact that the games became a lot more transparent now is better, but I think it still has a long way to go to change some of the issues. I guess I'll just keep going and see how deep I can go in this dungeon. It would be nice if we could go all the way. I have reached the Mad Wizard once, and was not able to push any further. I really wanted to give it a go, but I just didn't. So, nice. We beat the Thermal Bulge again in the solid win category. Let's continue. Now, we actually don't have enough D&D, no, to fight the Phoenix. Am I really going to need to escape from the dungeon? It's fine. Okay, I'll escape from the dungeon. We'll take our 19 D&D. We'll do another run after. I'm also wondering, let me know if you've got to this point in the video, if you would like to see me play just some DungeonSwap straight up. Not really an informative video. Obviously, I'll throw in some information, but just me playing it overall. And yeah, I don't know if that would be something you would be into. I'm not sure what the demand for DungeonSwap is like. If you guys want to see gameplay of it and more informative content, or you would prefer if I just kind of stick to the tutorials of DungeonSwap as a whole. Also, guys, I do cover other NFT games and other crypto projects, so if that's something you're interested in, a like and a subscribe would be really appreciated. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and till next time, I'll see you soon.